Alright, hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Monster Prom here on Bite Size Beefs, and this week we're going after the last of the main characters that we have for the show, and that is Liam, the character that we were debating whether or not we would even try for. Well, he gets his own shot, and I feel like perhaps maybe Undead would pair well with Undead, so we'll go here with Brian, but he's not Brian today because he's beef. Always gotta be that beef. Pronoun, I can say, you know what? Subvert expectations. She. What? Also, because I know the pronouns don't matter to me because this is a game and it's not something that matters to me, but I like mixing it up out there just because I know that it makes a couple of you out there happy to see me mix it up like that. So, there you go. I'm doing it for you, making sure people get representation, making sure that I'm not always everybody's he. You know, just doing it. Doing it for everybody. And it keeps things spicy, too. It does. It really, really does. So, you're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? Now, we want to be going after the creativity and the smarts, I think, for Liam. Because he's definitely the smart creative type. That's been his shtick the whole deal. So I'm gonna try and, max out smarts and creativity. So, trivia fact, presidents don't pass laws, so this is a trick question, or are you just being an idiot? Let's go for that one. Smarts. I'm not gonna read out all the answers because we've been through this 5 times already. And if you're new here and wondering why I'm not reading them all out, well, you should probably head back to Monster Prom Episode 1 or Episode 2. Episode 2 seems to be the more popular one to start off with, it seems. So go ahead, start off with Monster Prom Episode 1 or 2, pick your poison, and get caught right up, because it's a wonderful ride, y'all. It's a wonderful ride. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Now the world is doomed, but I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be covered by water world. I don't know why I saw war in the middle there. I guess I'm seeing something I want to see. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to a party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures that the sun will eventually become cooler. Nope. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship. Yeah, we'll go with that one. That sounds creative and or smart. So we'll go ahead, snag that. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask it for whatever you want. So we're gonna want, before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to the 3 standard wishes. No, that sounds like a Vera answer. Infinite confetti. His friendship? Nah, Scott, come on. A rainbow that you can eat. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie in the bottle. Damien, him to not be so cliched. Genie and wishes, so mainstream. Oh, really, Liam? Hi. How you doing? That's one of my favorite parts of the initial quiz, is figuring out which answer goes for which person. It's kind of ruined for me now, because if I try and play it with people who haven't played the game before, I know which answer is going to go for which person. But I mean, I can always just go for a fun answer, or an answer that I would never usually pick. So, we have Smarts 9, Boldness 5, Creativity 6, Charm 4, Fun 4, Money 5. So let us go and get our creativity up just a little bit, just a little bit. And I love how Brian's in his little dragon costume. I've seen some wicked awesome fan art, by the way, on Twitter of Brian in his little dragon costume. It's been wonderful. I thank everybody for doing the fan art for this game. And also, I'm going to put this up on screen right now, but have you seen the results of the Bay ballot for Monster Prom? Damien came out way ahead, and then it was our good boy Scott. And then I believe it was Polly. And then there was Vera, then Liam, then Miranda. Nobody likes Miranda, y'all. And I'm like, I'd put Liam at definitely bottom billing for that, but I can't believe that Miranda came in last. No love for her, jeez. Anyway, back to the game.
You notice Damien and Liam are arguing as intensely as they are stupidly.
You're not unique. I'm fucking unique.
Ha! You wish. I'm unique like a snowflake made of flash-frozen tears.
Well, I'm unique like a snowflake made of flash-frozen. Fuck you!
I'm so unique. I eat garlic with every meal.
Big deal. I'm so unique. I got a tattoo of the baby Jesus on my ass. Do you know what that does to demons?
Yawn. I'm so unique that I let my victims suck my blood.
Weak. I'm so unique. I go to church every Sunday.
Hey, I'd do that too if I wasn't allergic.
Would not.
Would too.
Bite me, Alucard. And that's where we get Alucard from, is this exact altercation. I was gonna say allocation. Everything's becoming Alucard.
Don't tempt me, Mephistropheles loser.
This could go on forever, and if it does, you'll never get to smooch either of them. It's up to you to put an end to this debate once and for all. You suggest they decide the issue by
Number of Instagram followers, tomb robbery contest. Number of Instagram followers, for sure, that's probably a Liam thing. Not so charming, what? Oh no.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Instagram, what the fuck is that?
I'm going to throw out a guess here. Is that a social network?
What the fuck? He literally spent all afternoon in the cafeteria just taking food pics for Instagram. He's just messing with you for the sake of winning this argument.
Oh, that explains it. Listen, outsider like us, we use social networks. Oh, outsiders like us don't use social networks.
We use anti-social networks. Like, see this one? It's called Loner. I've got 0 friends on it.
Ha, is that all? I've got -1 friends. He's becoming Batman now. Martha. I think Damien's just gonna be Batman from now on.
Well, the last image I posted got over 1,000 dislikes.
Oh yeah? Well, Alfred.
You've clearly solved nothing. You decide to make your escape before...
Oh no, we get caught in some kind of... Oh, -2 creativity, -1 charm. No! No!
Deborah! Deborah!
Sure.
Oh, it's Liam and Polly. Cool. We can go sit with them real quick.
Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What do these two have... Or what? Do these two have bodyguards now?
They aren't bodyguards. They're food guards.
Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. I can't eat food, okay?
And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder. It's an identity and lifestyle.
Death style. Oh my god, Liam.
Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food.
Which will be never, because I can't eat food for like the 9th time. Oh my god.
And I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late. I've never been tardy once in my life.
If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be like super grateful, like in a sexy way. Oh my god.
Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendlishly...
That's friendlishly and fiendlishly and all the liciouslies. Because today is apparently a hard day for me again. Dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate. Dump all of Liam's food onto Polly's plate. Well, they can't leave until they're done their food, so dump all of Liam's food onto Polly's plate.
With all the artistic subtlety of performance artist Marina...
I don't even know who is subtle. Not subtlety. Who is subtlety? I'll take who is subtlety for 500, Alex. Who is artist Marina Abramovic? Abramovic? You pour Liam's food onto Polly's plate and go through her lap. Yeah, I hate when I don't get those references. No, this is literally the exact opposite of what I wanted. I'm in like the unsexiest way. Oh my god.
Good lord, what a tableau. A ghost bewildered by a mountain of unwanted food. This is perhaps my most daring food pick yet. Oh my god, it's gonna get so many dislikes.
You guys are really throwing me under the bus here, which isn't cool because being thrown under the bus is totally how I died. Polly, you've died like 100 times in different ways. I thought it was through an arrow to the heart.
I don't know what you're talking about, Polly. I have clearly consumed all of my food quite honestly and forthrightly.
Luckily for you and Liam, the hobgoblins are total morons with no secondary theory of mind. They instantly believe Liam's ruse. Liam whisks you away to the afternoon meeting of the Smug Superiority Club, where you spend hours practicing your sneers and gazing into each other's eyes. His are dead, by the way. There is no life behind his eyes.
Let's see now. We have like no charm, but we need to go get our creativity and smarts back up. We can't go to class, so creativita it is. That day while rehearsing, yup. 2, creativita. We're back up at 8, even though we were at 6, and then at 8, and now back at 6, now back at 8.
After that, you engage in a deadly match of truth or dare or death with Polly, and that would be a super interesting event to cover. But then the two of you spot Miranda and Liam deep in an intense conversation, and that's bound to be much more interesting.
Hey, babes, you're making quite a noise, and I love anything that makes quite a noise. What's up? I'm cool.
Hey, you two. Miranda and I were having a creative disagreement. You see, we wanted to start our own school club. You know, an intellectually rewarding extracurricular that enriches our minds while probably not being mentioned ever again in the future because continuity at the school seems to be a bit random.
Nice, let's do it. Y'all are my favorite things in the world.
Drugs?
Sexual activities?
Noise?
No, dummies, that too, but I mean chess and Russian literature. Stop treating me as if I were two-dimensional.
I mean, Polly, you kind of are.
Let's start a literature club.
A Doki Doki literature club?
References.
I'm not sure. Do you remember what happened last year when we joined the literature club?
We wrote dope poems and made new friends.
No, the other thing.
Ah, fuck, yes, that's right. So weird, I almost forgot. I mean, that's how I died, you know?
Polly, twice today. You've lied to us about how you've died. Polly, come on. Come on.
Anyway, thing is, Miranda and I were already between two ideas. I proposed we start the Club, a delightful meta club where we enjoyed ourselves by designing and crafting new school clubs.
Boring. I proposed the Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club, a club where we could spend our nights learning how to tell the right bedtime stories to ponies.
Wow, you two really know how to spend two-dimensional. But in any case, can't you both just do your own clubs?
No, our lives are fueled by the conflict and confrontation that can only be solved by choosing between two options.
Oh, Liam, you are so meta.
That's why we need you to choose which club is the best one, because Beef always seems to choose based on who she wants to ask to prom.
Oh, Liam.
He knows. Everybody just close the video. He already knows. He's on to us.
So, which one would you go for? Just remember, one of the ideas includes ponies. That's Miranda has a tongue out picture? What? Oh my god, that's so cute.
A tough choice, mostly because I'm like super drunk right now.
Polly, you're always super drunk.
A tough choice indeed. It's your opportunity to convince Polly of one of the options, because no one is preventing you from making choices based on who you want to ask to prom.
I mean, the pony one is at night, so it technically counts as a nightclub. The best club is clearly the club because, and then you just throw some confetti. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, come on. I mean, we're getting all those sweet Liam points, but still, we're failing at every turn.
You reach for your secret stash of colorful happy confetti that you carry with you when you want to cheer people up, but you accidentally grab and throw your other secret stash of confetti, the stash of black and white sad confetti you reserve for more solemn situations.
What?
Oh my god, no! Oh my god, I'm being quiet right now. Boo, not cool. They threw black and white sad confetti at my funeral. Oh my god, I'm being depressed right now. I'm not in the mood anymore. Polly out.
I'm just disappointed because you defended Liam's option. Farewell.
And I'm disappointed because you thought confetti was a valid argument to defend an idea with. I do not feel the need to explain why that was stupid. Bye.
No, Liam. Oh, well, we're getting that love, but we're not getting smart. My smarts! Don't you touch my smarts.
So everyone's a critic now. Great. The lesson here is that you really need to be careful with using your stash of black and white confetti. Oh, sorry, black and white sad confetti. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun.
No. I hate that, y'all.
Sure.
All right, we need to go back and get our smarts back up to class so we can sleep.
You hang out afterwards to impress Liam with your sweet Instagram filters. You're really making some headway when...
Thanks, my love.
Oh, look what it is. Never fear, bored teen. I am here to rescue you from the drudgery of high school.
Sigh, I suppose your heart's in the right place, but I'm afraid there's no experience novel enough to conquer my limitless ennui.
Not even marrying an interdimensional prince?
That's actually something I've never done before. No, not even that.
What about marrying an interdimensional prince, ironically?
No, he knows. My god, it's so disruptive. It may be the most disruptive thing ever.
No, it seems the prince has bewitched Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost unless you can think of something even more disruptive to marry.
A unicorn with a toilet on its head. The concept of marriage itself. Oh, the concept of marriage itself is definitely a Liam answer, like so hardcore. And we're not fun enough for a unicorn, so the concept of marriage itself? But you can't marry marriage.
Maybe you can't, but that's only because you do not possess the soul of a poet. Don't you see the brilliance of this scheme?
No, you're supposed to marry me.
Marriage is monogamous. If I marry marriage, then no one else can marry. It's the disruptive marriage of all. So long, posers. I'm off to deflower a precious social construct.
Liam, don't say deflower.
This will surely put a stop to the prince's practice of proposing marriage to random high schoolers as soon as Liam figures out how to actually marry an abstract concept. Meanwhile, you gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts.
Yes, the stats we need. The stats. Yes, we need.
Sure.
Oh, hi, Coach. How you doing? Uh-oh. It's Liam and Vera. Let's go piss Vera off, shall we?
You take your seat beside arguably the 2 coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them.
Vera, are you eating manticore steaks again?
Yes, and it's delicious.
Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry?
Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead?
Well, yes, I suppose, but it's always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do.
Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty.
Well, then, surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway?
Liam, are you actually saying that you should just kill the animals in your own home? Just take care of them, raise them, and then murder them? I mean, I guess it's what farms do, but still, the way you said it, Liam, was a little weird. But I get what you're saying, though, Liam.
You may actually have a point there, and if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain, and I bet there's a way to make money off this too.
Hang on, somehow I ended up arguing against my own interests here.
Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser?
Wow. That's rating against Liam's core foundation.
You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out?
The animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish. Let's see, and then Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is to teach them the concept of death so they really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. Oh no, okay, so let's reread these out loud to make sure I understand which one I'm picking. The animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish. Okay, that may be a Vera answer, but that's also not wasting anything, which could be ethical. Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is to teach them the concept of death so they can really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. Oh no, this is what I hate about Liam, is there's always going to be these stupid existential questions that could go either way because I'm not meta. I am not meta. The animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their... You know what? I'm just going to say that might be the Vera answer, and I know you're probably all screaming at me, being like, no, that's the Liam answer because you've done it before, and I haven't. But I am going to go with teaching them metaphysics stuff because that sounds like a meta thing. It's got meta in the thing, so I'm going to go with that. Yes! Okay, good. We did it, y'all.
Well, I can't condone animal cruelty, but I wholeheartedly support animal education. I do like animals, but their illiteracy is my 4th least favorite thing about them. Right between their poor taste in fashion and simplistic views on German cinema.
What, they know German cinema? What? Hold on. Vera, hold on. Can we go back to that?
It's not the worst idea you've ever had. Although, face it, Beef, you are known for having pretty terrible ideas about 50% of the...
Hey, girl, just because you've said no to us like 3 times to go to prom. Hey, that's rude.
I don't really see building an empire out of private schools for cattle, but with my business acumen, I guess it's possible.
And I can rest secure in the knowledge that I'm solving the bovine education crisis.
Helping Liam help cows is like helping you help Liam choose you to go to prom with. Nice, bro, or something. Even the narrator gets confused by all this meta crap. I don't know. Whatever you want, that's cool with me, bro.
Sure.
So we can't go to the library, but we could go to class. But how many weeks do we have? We got a few weeks left, and we have charm and fun at 3 each. Those are really, really, really low. We could go to the library and buy an item to boost those up to save us some turns, because I don't think money matters to Liam. So we're going to go to the library, and we're going to boost an item that will boost up our stuff. So, we could go for fun or charm. Charm would be the fake sexy Latin accent, or fun would be the glasses. Let's go for... charm. Let's go for charm. Just because I feel like charm might be coming up a bit more than fun for Liam, maybe. Although we already have, I think, screwed up twice with fun answers. Oh, well, we've done what we've done.
Sure.
And that's that. So, we can go get our creativity up, because I think creativity is a really big stat for Liam. So let's go. That day while rehearsing, yup, we get all that stuff.
You see Liam staring at his cell phone, sighing deeply. Maybe one of his favorite bands.
One of his favorite Bonds. Yeah, what is Liam's favorite Bond? Is it Sean Connery? Is it Pierce Brosnan? Is it that new English guy that I can never remember the name of because I haven't watched those movies?
Maybe one of his favorite bands signed to a mainstream record label, or the exact shirt he's wearing is featured on a magazine cover. You decide to check in with him.
You know Start Kicker, that vile website where people crowdfund projects not good enough to get real investors?
Wow, thanks Liam. Do you not know why you exist?
No, I think he's just really upset that it's so meta. I think that's just it.
Well, today I found something of some interest, a time machine. I mean, it's clearly another terrible overpromise that will be released at least a decade after the due date. And in the end, it will be way shittier than promised, like a toaster attached to a clock.
A toaster attached to a clock? Genius! You discreetly write down the idea in your $1 million notebook. Let's see if you can beat those guys to market.
But I was sighing deeply because I couldn't help but think, suppose I were to acquire such a machine. I wonder, where in time would I go?
3.85 billion BC, so you can be into existing before it was cool. Everyone knows the dopest time in monster history was 1925, specifically July 26th, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Huh. That seems like a smarts answer, so we should go with that. Everybody knows the dopest time in monster history was...
Ah, yes! I remember 1925's July 26th, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. It was dusk after the old Ernest Hemingway's party. Me and the boys were celebrating at good old Pamplona, drinking sangria like it was water. They even prepared a special batch for me without those pesky little pieces of fruit. I almost never drink sangria because of those. Little pieces of fruit are like the 8th thing I hate the most in my beverages, right between floor cleaner and sentient milk that has controversial opinions to opera.
Or on opera, I should say.
When dawn was imminent, Ernest came to me and said, "Ah, Liam, the world is ours. We could feast on it forever." I told him, "You're right, Ernest, but remember, I'm a vampire and, the sun also rises." And the rest is history. I went to sleep because it was daytime. You are right, my friend. July 26, 1925's 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. was the best of times. Thanks for making me remember such fond memories. Maybe some night soon we can share some little pieces of fruit-free sangria and create new fond memories to time travel back to once in a while.
Yes. Whoa, you already booked tickets to those soon-to-be fond memories with Liam and saved the date in your phone. You gained 2 charm and 1 smarts.
Yes, our charm got a huge boost these 2 turns. Nice. Nice. Haha, nice.
Sure.
Yo, it's the Coven. Nice. So let's see here. Liam and Miranda. Ooh, I like when Liam and Miranda sit together. Let's see what they have to say.
You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever. But it seems like Miranda is pretty upset too. Better check it out.
Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be an 8.5 on the frowny Liam scale. Oh, we just had this one going after Miranda. Yay.
What? The what?
The frowny Liam scale. Normally I can tell people how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness.
Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable.
I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creature creme brulee be extra crispy so it truly popped with my #massacre Instagram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know what they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment. And so I'm writing a scathing Yelp review.
Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. Did you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have unlimited stores of gold. I was shocked when I first found out.
Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I am simply the merchant of truth.
No, you're the merchant of poop. Yes. And, of course, we roasted Liam super hard with the edit last time, but unfortunately we can't do that this time because Liam is our boy. So we'll have to say, Miranda, is that the best you got? Really, girl? The merchant of poop? Jeez, what are you, like 4? Ugh, oh my god, so 4.
Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Beef. Her taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely she can see the subpar cafeteria must be exposed.
Don't be ridiculous. Beef is surely more compassionate than that, and would gladly help me save the cafeteria again.
Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at the shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can.
Miranda can't undermine Liam's admittedly talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people. Right, I think that's Miranda's answer. Liam, one lone voice simply cannot shut down this cafeteria, at least not the voice of a high schooler. Let's go to a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose. Yes, that is definitely a Liam answer.
Excellent idea. I'm an incredible, intelligent, compassionate person with tons of humility.
Oh, Liam. Oh, you don't own a dictionary, do you? I do, and I don't know many of the words in it, just to be honest.
More than enough to admit when a professional's help may be of use to me.
You think you have the most humility? You shall never be as humble as I am. Every day my servants tell me I am the humblest person ever to live.
Miranda storms off in a huff, leaving you and Liam to proceed with your amazing, incredible genius plan. You're super humble, too. You use your magnificent calligraphy skills you picked up in your elective class, Calligraphy and Murder, to write 5 letters chock full of #aesthetic. Liam produces a delicate white dove from his backpack. How was it breathing in there? Is it undead? Oh my god, he has undead doves, and gives it to the newly addressed letters. You're not sure what's more intriguing, the fact that Liam trusts that the fact that Liam would trust that the dove will be able to read the addresses to deliver the letters, or the fact that the addresses he wrote down were just their emails. Regardless, it seems to have worked, because within a minute of the dove's release, you receive your first reply on your phones.
I knew the exquisite Jacques Aznavour.
What? Yeah, Aznavour.
Jacques Aznavour would have enthusiasm for our plot. Thus, his immediate response. Dear Liam, I received your message. Though the calligraphy is quite impressive, I'm afraid I must give you the same answer I gave you when you asked me to write a review on the cuisine cooked by your friend's grandmother last Thanksgiving. I don't know how you got a dove to find out where I lived based on my email address. But stop contacting me. Most lovingly yours, great and humblest food critic, Jacques Aznavour. Oh, Beef, nobody understands the severity of the creme brulee transgression. Thank goodness we have each other.
Yes, we have each other forever, for we are both undead sexy boys. Okay, I do rip on Liam a lot for being a turd, but he looks kind of good. He looks okay. I like his sweater. I actually like his shirts. I like his sweater. I like his shirts. I like how he's got the cool little bat ears, too, alright? Okay, I said it. I kind of like Liam, but I don't like Liam.
Heck yeah, you have each other for prom, hopefully.
Cut that.
Heck yeah, you have each other for prom. Hopefully, at the very least, maybe he'll let you borrow that dove sometime to send anthrax to your enemies.
I mean, that'd be super cool. Super cool, super dope. So the last decision of the episode, right? Yep, last decision of the episode. We got smarts, we got boldness, creativity, smarts, and charm is pretty good. We can't go to the get fun. Okay, we can't go get fun. We could try and go get a little bit of boldness, but I kind of just want to max out on smarts and creativity. So let's go get some #smarts. So we'll skip all this to get that sweet smarts and see what happens.
But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on Instagram filters.
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos, Infinite Taupe. It's also probably why I have only 6 Instagram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document.
As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct.
Good goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Milk Liam... Oh, I thought that said Milk Liam. If Operation Milk Liam... That's the name of this episode, Operation Milk Liam. That is it. That is the episode name, Operation Milk Liam. And thank you, who, I forget your name because I can't look it up because I'm recording right now, but you know who you are. Thank you very much for telling me that it was Mamimi the Oni girl, not Mamimi the Onigiri, which onigiri apparently is a rice ball. So thank you so much for correcting me on that. I was a little confused. I thought I read onigiri, literally, and I hope right now you can understand why when I say Milk Liam. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I have to get that out. It's great. It's wonderful. And I got the sniffles and my eyes are watering. If Operation Milk Liam popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. I'm sorry. I don't know why that broke me. That broke me. I'm done. I'm good. Game over. Game over. Can't breathe. I'm laughing so hard I can't breathe. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Yeah, because you're royalty. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Milk Liam Popular? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. But thank you for your patience, everybody. Thank you for your patience. He's been alive for, like, centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Instagram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? Use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes. Oh. Instagram. Pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on Instagram. Oh no. Okay, so we have to think about this. We have to think about this. If we eventually want to milk Liam popular again, we're gonna have to use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes. I don't think we're fun enough for that. Or bold, so we'll go with pay 1 million, but we're not rich either. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not rich, so I can't pay 1 million. I don't have money. Okay, so we have to... This could possibly be a money answer. Pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on Instagram. So I'm gonna have to go with uses... Oh no. Because Liam wouldn't want a bunch of fake followers. That's not his style. It's not his style. Not his style. I just caught up on South Park recently, and I liked the Mark Zuckerberg episode where he's like, haha, your style is no match for my style. Style. So I guess we're gonna go use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes? Yeah, I knew I wasn't fun enough. And I wonder if the other one was actually money, but I had to take the risks available. What is porn? Never mind, if you suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. Porn your heart out.
With Miranda's blessing, you soon transform Liam's feed into a cavalcade of nice boobs and deadly explosives. All seems to be going well. People are liking his pics in droves when you see Liam being led through the halls in handcuffs.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Encouraging acts of violence? I just post pictures of my food under opaque brown filters. It's just figurative violence against the status quo, not actual violence. So what if my profile says, come for the bootleg pornography, stay for the domestic terrorism? It's clearly ironic. Oh, if I was going to be wrongly incarcerated by the state, I would have at least liked some warnings so I could fix my makeup. This is the worst day of my practically infinite lifespan.
The cops eventually release Liam in exchange for teen fashion advice, but you spend the rest of the week covering your digital tracks, you lose 2 money and 1 creativity.
Dude, we have negative money. We have negative money. We owe people money.
Sure.
We owe them money. No, we're in debt. Well, we're a student and we're in debt. It makes sense. Okay, so that'll be all for this episode of Monster Prom here on Bite Size Beefs. And next episode, we will definitely 100% be going after that sweet, sweet Eternal Lord Vampire Liam, the Lion Court. So, I will see you all on the next episode of Monster Prom here on Bite Size Beefs, where the outro gets weirder every time I think of something new to do it with. Take care, everybody.